All right, you're now tuned in to Reflex Radio. Everything Goes podcast. You know we back in the building. It's your host Nook, aka Nook the Crook. I don't even want to say that other one.
Say it.
AKA Nasty Nook.
There you
We in
go.
the building. To my
That's
left.
the vibes. Come on. Hey, it's Pat Poppy, aka Keto. Y'all know the vibes. Pat, aka Pat Salsa.
You already
Back
know.
for season 2.
Back for season 2, man.
Season 2.
I'm happy to be back. How you feeling, Pat?
Hey, man. I was waiting for this day. Like, it was just like we once we got within a week, every day I wake up, I'm like, oh,
Right, yo, I was
like a
getting
countdown
closer.
in my head, like-
getting closer and closer. I'm
Like a
like,
countdown in my
oh
head.
man. Sadly, I noticed somebody's missing. Leaky Leak. You know what I mean? Shout out to Leaky Leak. If y'all really want to know the truth, I'm gonna tell them the truth. She ran off with the said page, y'all. I'm gonna just say it. That's it. I'm gonna just put it out there. She ran off. She said she's not coming back. It's over.
When I catch her, watch.
When we catch her, surprise. Nah. Shout out to Leaky, yo. That's us. Shout out to Millie Mills, aka Leaky Leak. That still says, you know, we were just kicking it the other weekend. You know what I mean? Everything is good. It's all love. Ain't no
Still
beef.
tell.
She just wasn't trying to do the podcast shit right now. You know, shout out to her. Whenever she want to come back, the seat is still right here. Because
Always
you know
gonna be
the
there.
people miss you out there. I already know.
Facts. Oh my god! Like the way my friends have been hitting me, like I be feeling. I be like, yo, you my friend. They be like, yo,
But you
where's
know,
Leaky?
facts.
Oh, I can't wait till she come back. Like you my friend.
Yo,
Like, yeah.
when I posted the picture with me and you and the people was in my inbox, like, where's Malik at? No Leaky League. I was like, listen, man.
Yo,
I was like, I don't even know what to say. I just gonna have to tune in and see what happened. But you know, we're gonna get her as a guest too. She said she want to come back and be a guest on the show 1 week, so that's gonna be lit. But what was you doing during your little time off? Like what you was getting into?
oh, so yeah, and I'm going to Tennessee for a little getaway.
Oh, tennis. That's different. I don't know. I don't really know a lot of people that go out there.
But it's crazy. I thought the same thing. Like, oh, it's not gonna be lit. It's not. But nah, they lit out there. Like,
It's lit
like,
out there.
They have
I
a
gotta go out
strip
there.
out there. It was looking like Juve. Like for my people out there that go to Juve. It was looking like Juve out there for car shows, bro.
Word?
Yeah, car shows is making it look like Juve. Like,
Oh nah, I need to go out
Like,
there one
imagine.
time.
they had like a pink Jeep car show, and they were going crazy over that. Like people in the streets drinking, screaming, throwing their shirt, all kind of shit. Like it was a whole party in the street over car shows.
That might be the new
Like,
turn up spot.
Shit.
Tennessee.
Nah,
'Cause
for real.
Because Texas is like the new hot spot right now. I hear a lot of people going to Texas, Houston.
Yeah, that's where I want to go to. That's on my bucket list. Definitely.
I'm hearing about that a lot. I'm seeing a lot of people going out there. It's looking type turn. Oh yeah, I ain't even do that, man. Yo, if you in the chat, let me get a yurt right now, please, and make sure y'all share the fucking
share.
feed. Share the
Speaking
feed,
of that,
man.
this is-
Share the feed. I was supposed to go away. You know what I mean, and had a trip booked to Orlando and all that. I was ready to go. Then niggas caught me slipping, man.
Oh, what you mean, caught you slipping?
COVID caught me slipping, man. COVID caught up to a nigga. I couldn't believe that shit.
All right, I was thinking the worst. All
I'm
right.
still here. I'm still breathing, man. But that COVID shit was tight, real. Because I was one of the people talking mad shit. Like, yo, that COVID shit ain't real. Ain't nobody catching COVID. Fuck COVID.
Oh, you was on your Rudy Gobert shit.
Yeah.
You was acting
Facts.
up. You was on your Rudy Gobert shit. You probably was sitting here with the mic like.
Yeah, I was giving it up. I was going to the gym everywhere. I'm traveling. And then like the weekend before my trip, one of my mans had a little get together for his birthday, whatever. I think that's what fucked it up too, because I was drinking. Woke up that next morning, bro. Crazy. I was like, I was sick, but I was like more than sick. Like I felt more. I had the symptoms. Like I was
like, what was some of the symptoms?
I had like the chills, fever, like the body aches. I knew it was real, like, because I had the goosebumps on my arm or whatever, right? So I'm like, I'm mad cold. I'm gonna go jump in the shower. Go jump in the hot shower, and I'm still cold. Like, still got the goosebumps. I'm like, nah, son, I'm going to get tested. So I went and got tested. Shit came back positive. Had to cancel the trip. I still got my flight credit. Shout out to JetBlue, because I'm definitely about to book another trip soon. My man's caught it too.
What, somebody that you supposed to go with?
Yeah, he caught it too, but he didn't have the symptoms. So that nigga still said fuck it.
He still went?
He still
Did he tell everybody?
Niggas knew. Niggas knew.
That's a different type of
Yeah, he was on
different
some savagery shit, like,
word.
cause he's like, nah, fuck that. I ain't got no symptoms. Like, I'm good. I'm still going, man. I'm like, I respect it. I was still low key wanting to
Oh, see,
go,
but you had symptoms.
but I had
So that's
symptoms, so it was. I knew like I wouldn't enjoy my. I had no taste, no smell either, so I'd have been drinking liquor. Like, it was different even smoking bud during that time. Like, I couldn't even taste the weed. Like, that shit tastes nasty. Can't even like. Like,
you couldn't taste the
couldn't
za.
taste the za. It was bad. I was like, yo, this shit is ugly out here. Like, if I would have got pulled over in my car and it smelled like weed, I'd have told the cop, like, it don't smell like weed in here. I don't smell anything. Like, it smells normal in here. What are you talking about, officer? Couldn't smell shit. But that was it hurt to lay down, my nigga. Like, that was the worst of it. It hurt to lay in my bed. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. I got back into my little 2K, even though I got P5. I had to get back on my P4. Just get back into it with 2K, fix a couple niggas online, like, fuck it. But, you know, I say that to say this. I'm still not promoting the fucking vaccine. Don't get it twisted. I'm not telling nobody to go get vaccinated. I know they making people go get vaccinated, like court officers, people that work in the post office. They forcing people to go get vaccinated, which is fucking whack. So if we don't got to get vaccinated, I'm not promoting to get vaccinated. I'm just saying be careful with your mask. If you're going to go travel, you know what I'm saying? Do it the right way. Bring that hand sanitizer, all that good shit. Because I can't sit here and talk shit about COVID no more. Because I had that shit.
It's funny because there was a time where I thought I had it, like back like a year ago when I was at my job. There was like a house I had to go to that had like the whole house is infected.
For your job.
There. Yeah, and I had to work there. And after that, like I was in the sweats. I was in there was one like I couldn't eat, and then there was I got up to go to the bathroom one time and I almost fell and hit the toilet. Like
that ass? Nah, see, that shit is crazy. I'm not fucking with it.
So I had called out one day, then I went back to work the next day, and then I don't know, it just went away.
So you had to be sick for like one day? Lucky motherfucker.
Yeah, but I don't get sick in general. Like I'm not.
So you got like a strong immune system.
Yeah, I got a real strong.
Yeah,
I don't take medicine.
You got allergies?
Yeah, I don't take like my allergies was kicking my ass all week. He was like, "Why don't you take medicine?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. I don't do that. Like I'm gonna let my body work."
Hold up, Kirk said his people can't watch the live. Hold up, Kirk. I think I know why. Hold up, because the same shit happened the last time. I remember this. Yep, I got you right now. My fault, Kirk. Yo, Kirk. I just made the live public because it automatically goes to friends. I don't know why. I just made the live public. People should be able to see it now. Damn, that was my fault. But we still good. But fuck the vaccine. But be careful. That's all I'm saying. Millie said she had it. She said she's still suffering smell, and she had it a minute ago. Damn. That's my new excuse when I get pulled over. Facts. Tell them you got COVID. You can't smell no weed, officer. But weed is damn near legal now.
Yeah, you can't. They can't even search your car.
Can't even fuck with you no more like that.
People was dragging it too. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be blowing smoke in the officer's face. No, I'm like, no, you fucking lie.
You still trying to get arrested? You fucking lying ass nigga. She said that wasn't COVID. But
what wasn't COVID?
I don't know. She said whatever you had wasn't COVID.
Y'all playing with me already?
She's still, that's still Millie. She's still fucking with you from beyond the table.
Man, I can't even kick her ass after the show.
She can't even. She's doing that shit right from across the live. Like, I respect it. But we wanted to let's talk about that picture, man. The money bag.
Money bag?
Yeah, let's talk about that. I got a lot to say about that. But I'm gonna let you lead that.
So all right. So for me, I feel like
if y'all don't let them know what we talking about.
All right, so we're talking about with Moneybag or whatever. He had posted on his story his 3 sons or whatever, and they all had matching outfits, but they had Team Jordans on. But in the same story, he was dripped out. I don't even know what he had on, but he was dripped out. Like he had a scarf on. He had all design on.
Okay.
So in the same story, he had his kids there on Jimmy Fallon. They all had Team Jordans on with the matching Jordan fits. I mean, but like for me, it's like,
what's the problem with that?
You don't know what them kids like. They're not young kids. They're like older. Like they look
Like
all like in their
teenagers?
they all look like they was like in their teens. So it's like, and especially he's from Memphis. You gotta remember,
Right.
he's from friggin' Memphis.
They dress like that down
They
there.
dress like that over there. Like we're from New York, bro.
Right.
We walk outside, we got to be swagged out in some type of way. Like it's a
That's
fashion
true.
show. Even we have brackheads that be in the hood that be even dripped out. Like no funny, like it's I don't see it as much on Staten Island, but like on my side of Brooklyn, like the brackheads out there, it's fly. Like
You lying.
bro,
Crackheads be walking around.
they're dirty with fly shit on.
Get the so they be
Like-
stanking with Gucci. Not Gucci, but you know, stanking
No,
with.
with Gucci on. You could say it. Like they be dirty.
No
and
way.
stinking. Yeah,
I gotta go take a trip up there. I gotta see this.
Nah, and it's not just in Brooklyn. Other boroughs, the brackheads be fly. Like, and then the people in general be fly. Like people that be in the stores. Like, you know, when you go to the store and you throw anything on.
Yeah, they just be
Like-
throwing whatever, but it's all fly shit.
It's
but
fly
it
shit.
don't match.
Like, in New York, we come out. That's how we do. We come outside. It's a fashion show, and in somewhere like Memphis, Tennessee, it's like I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think they don't.
They not on it like that.
They don't dress like we dress. Like nobody really dresses like how New York
Yeah,
dress
New York
in
is
general. Like if you go to a lot of other places, it's not a fashion show. Like you said. Oh, she said maybe they like
So,
them sneakers.
That's
That's what I said
That's
too.
what I'm getting at. It's the fact that they might have asked for it. It might not be like, oh, he was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna get these for y'all. They might have asked for that. They wanted the team.
But that's what I'm
That's
saying.
how that's the art.
Who gives
it's
a
not
fuck?
New York.
Let them wear what they want to wear. Kids should be able. That's what I'm saying. It be teaching them materialism from like a young age. Like that shit is crazy. So it's like why that's the first thing people notice when they look at the picture. They ain't notice that he was spending time with his kids.
Mhm.
They ain't know that he was in the studio with them and shit. Like how dope is that? So they ain't even notice none of that. And it's mad people out here not even spending time with their children, but then they gonna criticize the nigga because the kids had on Team Jordans. Like what part of the game is that? People be finding anything to fucking hate on. Like
But,
niggas gonna say whatever.
nah, but at the same time though, I do feel like what some people are saying,
Like what?
cause you can't like even though like they all had matching fits, so it's coordinated.
Okay.
So that's cool. But if they was looking dirty and you dripped out, like if it's up here, then they down, it's different. Like, but for they was like coordinated, they all had the same fit, they all look clean, all these clothes were like it was the first time they wore it.
Okay.
But now, if you come out with your kid and they
So if I'm wearing Gucci, my kids got to be wearing Gucci. That's what you're saying,
no,
I
I'm
see.
saying you could wear you could be dripped out,
right?
but your kid could just look clean, like they look like they well put together. Feel me?
Okay.
Like they don't like.
Can you look well put together with Team Jordans?
See, like me, no, me, I'm not. I'm not putting Ali in no damn Team Jordans.
Said
Like,
maybe
let's
niggas is on punishment.
just get that out your head. Y'all never see Ali in no damn Team Jordans. Like
No,
hell no.
no light up sneakers.
Nope. Nah, you light up sneakers is different.
All right,
That's
yeah,
play
that's kid
shoes.
shit.
Play shoes,
Yeah, I'm
kid
saying
shit.
let him rock
But-
that.
If we're going out somewhere,
Yeah.
you're not gonna see Ali in no damn freaking. You gonna see him looking good, like
Yeah, you're gonna. All right, so you're gonna be swagged out a little bit.
yeah. But at the same time, like I'm not. As a parent, and all my parents out there, y'all understand. Y'all not gonna sit here and have y'all not gonna trip out y'all kids. Like some people do it,
Yeah.
and I'm not mad at them for doing that. But me personally, I'm not dripping out
I'm
my
not
son
doing that.
because it's either gonna be a 1 day fit, he gonna grow out of it, or,
Right.
or he's just gonna he's a kid. He's gonna sit there, he's gonna roll
They
around.
don't
in it.
They don't care
He's
about
gonna
that
roll.
shit.
He doesn't even know.
They
What he
don't care
got
about
on.
that
He
shit.
gonna roll around. If there was mud to play in, he will play in the mud in his
In that
drip-
new
in
shit.
his designer.
You gonna get it dirty. They don't care about that. That's what I'm
Dirty,
saying.
he
Like,
gonna get filthy.
let them kids do
He
what
don't-
they
he
do.
don't know.
But them kids don't gotta. But that's what I'm saying. Like, first of all, we talking about a person that has millions and millions of dollars. Like, let's establish that. You know what I mean? We're not talking about your average person. Still got money, lots of money. So, how the first thing we notice is the shit on his kids' shoes. Like, he has a lifestyle. He pretty much gotta go to places dripped out because that's the lifestyle he built.
Exactly. I was gonna get
If
to
he
that
go,
too
if
next,
Moneybag
yeah.
Yo go to
Exactly.
some place looking crazy,
Exactly.
they're gonna be like, who the fuck is this dude?
Right.
So he has a lifestyle already. These kids don't have a lifestyle.
Mhm.
These kids is probably like they
Exactly.
still running around, they still playing sports, they still a kid, they're still doing kid shit. So it makes no sense for him to have them dripped out. Like, and then that's what I'm trying to get into. Like, we teaching kids like materialism way too early. Like kids, like you said, like even we was younger, like niggas running around making fun of people if you had fucked up kicks. If your shits was looking crazy, niggas was getting, you know what I'm saying? You already knew the vibes.
But this is the thing too. Like back when we was in high school, Curtis was a fashion show, but the way it is now is different. Like it's
Is it? Because I wouldn't.
the
Yeah.
bar is set way higher. Like because now you got to be dripped. Like you got to have Gucci and shit. Remember when we was in high school, we had Polo and
Yeah, a little Nike.
Polo, Nike, Nautica.
Nautica was lit. Yeah, remember when Nautica was lit?
And we was straight. You had a whole naughty fit.
Naughty
with a BB Simon. If you had a BB Simon belt, you was.
It was you didn't have to go too crazy.
God. You was a drip god if you had a BB Simon belt. Feel me? Now you gotta be dripped from head to toe, like
at a young age.
In high school.
In high school, that's crazy though.
To be fly, like we was flying what we was flying, like. But the bar is set way.
But that's crazy. What I'm saying. Why are we setting this bar? Like, why does this bar exist? Like, you shouldn't be teaching kids. Shouldn't be making fun of other kids for what they got on. That's what I always noticed too. Because like when I was in school, I had honors classes like AP statistics, which I fucking hated. But I would always notice how the white kids was looking bummy as hell, right?
Yeah.
With the bum kicks. You know what I mean? With a fireman NYPD free t-shirt type shit. That was they fit.
The fireman.
You listen, because you know I ain't lying. That was they fit. Free t-shirt, sweatpants, funny, and some dirty tennis shoes. Right. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But who knows what their parents were setting them up for in their future? We just be getting money and buying shit. We just be getting money and buying shit. And then we wonder, and then niggas grow up to be waiting on lines for Jordan and shit like that.
Yeah, I wait in lines. I don't do that.
I see. I'm not you. Not all people personally. I know people that got the hookup and all. But listen, I've been to Planet Fitness in the morning on some days and seen that line at Jimmy Jazz for people waiting for sneakers.
I've never been.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens. We teaching people how to compare shit early on. Like even in elementary school, we had uniforms, which I hated, but now I see why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see why there's uniforms.
But I ain't gonna hold you. Like me, I went to a Catholic school in junior high school, and it didn't properly prepare me for what I was getting into when going to Curtis, like, in the fashion show. Because it was like in my Catholic school, you had to wear like one pair like you had black sneakers that's all you had to wear.
Just black sneakers
with your own uniform. So I went to Curtis wearing the black sneakers.
Did you leave school early that day?
And I'm no, I didn't get flamed because I made sure what I had Jordans, I think. I had all black. I had all black ups before it was Savage Timing. I had all black ups on for my all
black ups.
But that wasn't it.
In middle school, the ups was lit. In middle school,
yeah, ups
was very lit. I remember every time I went school shopping in the summer, I had a pair of white ups, pair of black ups.
It was a
set
in Catholic school when you went on trips, so there was a special day. You had a dress down day.
Facts. That's how I was in my school.
I had I was a big G Unit. Still to this day, I'm a big G Unit fan. I had G Unit sneakers that I wore when it went.
You had the tank tops
on the dress down day.
No, this making my nigga right here rocking the tank. He had the tank tops and shit.
I had the I had a whole bunch. Actually, there's a G Unit shirt I just found. I think I'm gonna wear it.
Bring it back. Trying to bring back the unit.
But yeah, I had G Unit sneakers that I used to wear on my dress down day. Like I was not prepared for what I was getting into when I went to Curtis. I was like, oh shit, like.
Nah, that's how it was for me in elementary school too. We had dress down days. If you go on a trip, you could, I come through with the jersey on and some shit like that. I be feeling it. Don't get me wrong. Like I love to get fly, and I love to get fly. I like to look good too, but we be raising kids just to look good. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is that? Like you raising, that's all they want to do in life is get money, buy clothes, get money, buy clothes, and get fly for people that don't give a fuck. And we just went, like my man Kai said in the comment, he said, like when I wasn't making fun of the white kids that be dressing like that because I was making a point. They be spending money on shit that matters. Like even my man, I ain't gonna say his name, but one of my mans in school was like that. He never bought sneakers, he never bought clothes, he never bought anything. He always saved his money. And you know who's the first person who was driving a whip?
Exactly.
While I had my, fresh dunks on and fresh J's on.
And he had a car. I say. Like, there's a whole, like, for me, when I was in high school, I was cool with everybody, right? Mm-hmm. So even that's the bummy kids, the weird kids, the kids that used to Naruto run down the hallway.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards and shit.
Yeah, I was cool with everybody. So it's crazy because now I'm looking like those kids that was getting flamed and people was cutting their ass and bullying.
Mm-hmm.
They the ones that, like, one of my mans in particular. He was niggas was always flaming him,
Okay.
and he went to the army.
Nice.
This dude drive a Maserati now, all kind of shit. He be like, yo, Pat, and he don't forget neither. He be like, yo, Pat, when I come to the island, you could drive my Maserati. I be like, hold on, like, you gonna make me drive your Maserati? Like, I could drive your Maserati. He like, yeah, like, feel me, you was always cool, like, and the shit like that. Like,
yeah, that's hold on. I see what
because
happened.
none of my mans that owe them fly, dude, they not driving no damn Maserati. Like,
no, hell no. But he took that. He probably took that dude just flamed him, and he was like, nah, I gotta get right. He probably did that to shit on people. You know what I'm saying? People do a lot of that shit out of revenge. Like, oh, what this dude Harrison said, let's not forget niggas who didn't have good clothes was getting clowned on, and some parents don't want their kids being that kid. Respectable. I definitely respect that. I don't want my kid getting flamed for having dirty shit either. But that don't mean I gotta buy him every pair of sneakers that come out either.
Right, but
and now that's the thing too. All right, because back to the money bag yo shit. Right, my fault, not to cut you off. We saying like, if my kids is getting fly or I'm getting them fly, that's fine. But we don't teach them, because a lot of people don't even know how to invest or get money. So we not teaching them the ways to get these things. We only buying them these things.
The value of the dollar.
Right. We not showing them the value of the dollar. So I don't want my kids to be bummy either, but I'm not gonna keep like, you buy them a pair of sneakers, they fuck it up. You gotta buy them another pair because you don't want them to get made fun of, but they was just out there fucking them sneakers up. Like, we just teaching them how we buy shit for people, but not how to get your money.
But also you gotta understand too, like, me as a parent,
yeah,
like when I was growing up, and when I was in high school, whatever, like, you know how I said I wasn't ready for high school because the way, so I came in high school and everything was a fashion show, and I was like, oh, I gotta keep up, especially because I was like, I was a part of a lot of things, like
you was in the dance crews and all that. I was in a lot of
social groups.
Facts.
So I had to keep up. So
I feel you on that.
So it's like
I definitely feel you on that.
For me, my parents didn't understand. Well, my mom didn't understand that. You know, for me, I was kind of not a celebrity, but to her, I was a celebrity. Like, to her, she's like, "Oh, you want all these sneakers?" I'm like, I just want the Jordans that come out.
Right. Like, I just want the new.
She thinks I'm a celebrity because of that. So now she doesn't understand. So for me to keep up, I started having to sell drugs. So just to keep up, like, to make my own money, because my mom wasn't fit to get. She didn't understand. So I had to do that to get money to keep up with my own.
Because she wasn't trying to buy you that shit.
Yeah, with my image, I had to keep up.
That's kind of like,
and yeah. Before you get into
go ahead.
Like, for me as a parent, I don't want I know I went through that. I don't want my son to go through that. So I'll make sure that I'm gonna give him whatever he wants, so he don't have to do that. He don't have to think like that. Because I know that's how I thought. I'm like, yo, listen, my mom's not doing it, and I'm not the type to ask for help. So it's like, I asked once, I'm like, yo, mom, can you buy me these? No. Copy. I'm not gonna ask again, and I'm gonna figure it out on my own. That was my way of figuring it out. So I don't want my son to have to figure it out on his own. I know where it could go. I
did that. So. No, I mean, I guess I was the same way, but I got a job. My first option was to sell drugs, you know what I'm saying? Because that was the same shit. The same shit was going on. Like, if I wanted to get sneakers, like when I got to high school also, because in middle school and elementary school, my mom spoiled us. She bought us everything, which is what I'm saying now. She bought us everything. So when I got to high school, I expected everything. Like, I want these sneakers. I want to go out. I want to go to the movies this weekend. I couldn't do none of that shit because she stopped giving me bread. You know what I mean? She's like, I can't keep giving you money to keep going out every weekend. So I had to go get a job. But like you said, in our culture, we gotta look good. Can't be,
especially from being from New York.
Yeah, you gotta be fly. So that's what all my checks was going. Every week, that's when they used to come out with the Jordan packages. So me and my mans would split the Jordan package. Like, he'll take one pair, I take another pair.
I never did that. That's sounds cool. I never thought about
it. It was always a pair I didn't like in there.
I never thought about that. That's what's up.
And whatever pair I didn't like, he usually liked it. So we split it. But that's where all my shit was going. Sneakers, clothes. Sneakers, clothes, and weed. Sneakers, clothes, and weed. Let's not forget the bud. So, and I ain't gonna front, I was selling drugs too, because I needed extra money.
That's another reason why I kicked that habit though.
because there's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
That's why I started selling it.
That
That's exactly why I started selling. I'm like, damn, I spent all this money on it. I might as well sell a motherfucker so I ain't got to spend it.
Yeah.
And back in those times when you were selling people weed, they would usually light you up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It ain't like that no more.
Because
a lot of drug dealers don't smoke no more either. This is another thing, which is smart. But that's how it was. Most of the time I'll be smoking for free. I saw somebody a little dime, whatever. Like, yo, you want to smoke right now? Go smoke. So I had to spend money on weed, so it was perfect until a nigga got caught up. Which is, I definitely don't want my kids to get caught up. But I'm saying now, Moneybag, he got. I'm pretty sure his kids are well off. He has enough money where his kids are well off. The kids' kids could be well off.
Yeah.
So it don't matter what the fuck the kids got on these shoes. Their bank account's probably crazy.
See, but
fuck the shoes, man.
That's why I said to a lot of people, materialistic things mean a lot to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like they look at somebody and they analyze you. Like
right.
There's somebody that walk in here right now and they'll analyze your whole fit and be like, yo, he's up, or they be like, he's down. Like
right.
He's lit or he's not lit.
Because that's how he was raised.
Just off of what you got on, bro.
Because it's been like that since
they don't meet
kids.
you, never had a conversation with you. They don't know you from a can of paint.
Facts.
They were like, yo, judging on what you got on.
Because that's how we was. That's how we was raised as kids. I remember a time in school. That's how I identify people by what sneakers they had. I could usually spot, a pair of Jordans from. I'm like, oh, that gotta be my man's right there. He got them J's or some shit like. I wouldn't. That kind of be like the first thing I look at too when I meet you. Like,
but there's levels.
He's a bum.
There's levels to it.
He's a bum.
There's levels to it though, because it's like you could sit here and you could be fly,
right?
But I'm gonna look deeper into that, and there's people that won't care to look deeper into that. They just be like they just write you off rip off what you got on, because
like, it's a difference between getting like you fly and get money. Mm-hmm. Or you fly and just trying to stay afloat.
Just trying to keep up, yeah.
Like there is a big. I remember a dude in high school. This nigga, and he was fly, bro. He had all the new pair of Jordans that came out. But I think he's one of them niggas that try to buy shoes in the smaller size so they be cheaper. We have all the Jordans, but when I see him, they be like, "Yo, Steve, I hold $1. Yo, Steve, I can hold $2. Yo, Steve, I go nah." Cause I be looking at
that's a bad look.
I be looking like, yo, you got them new J's though. Like I don't even got them Jordans. Hell no, I'm not giving you $2. The fuck out of here. That's a bad look. So I'm like, if you getting money and you get fly, that's just your shit. Even though there's better things you could do with your money, I mean, cool. But them niggas that be getting fly and then try to stay afloat is crazy. Cause now you really just put on a fashion show for no reason. Mm-hmm. What the fuck you put on a fashion show for and you broke? It's like the shit is, but that's how niggas was raised. That's the first thing we do when we get money. Get fly. Get fly. Until you grow up, maybe when you get bills and you get responsibilities, but we always trying to maintain that keeping, getting fly lifestyle for other people. We always trying to impress. Mm-hmm. Niggas always want to impress. Like, all right, we gotta impress niggas, man. Gotta make sure we good. Shout out to Moneybag, yo. I'm pretty sure all his kids is well taken care of. He's getting money. I'm trying to be like him one day. I'm trying to get them M's. Like, stop playing, man.
He just dropped some new heat too. I'm about to bump that on the way home. Be lit.
Lit up the Henny bumping Moneybag.
Bump that.
Don't crash, please.
You know how I do on the E-way.
Yeah, you just think it's crazy. She said kids are cruel. Absolutely. I had to read that one because that shit is. Kids are really cruel, bro. Like they don't give a fuck. Your moms could have died yesterday. They still gonna cut your ass if you got some fucked up sneakers.
Shadi said a kid in my daughter's elementary school tried to tell her she had on fake Uggs because they were the norm. I had to tell my daughter they're from the website, but I also had to explain to her, don't let people's opinions dictate how you feel about anything. That's true,
but that's the thing, though. Like,
but as a kid, it's hard.
Yeah, it is
because you don't understand as a kid. It's just like it's either you got it or you don't got it. As a kid, it's like,
yeah, you're not thinking like that. We're not like that.
You're not thinking like that.
But kids are relentless.
Yeah,
like that's the bad thing. That's why like they be them little school shootings and shit because it be every single day. Niggas is cutting, yo. You know it, bro, because it was them kids. There was always that one or two kids that you just cut his ass every time you see him. I definitely was doing that to a couple people up in Curtis. Like, every time I see him, I'm just cutting their ass. Like, yo, you some ugly nigga, bro. Like, you just
Oh, you was a bully.
I wasn't a bully. I was a jokester, man. But I could take jokes. Niggas be cutting my ass too. I could take a joke. You know, I like to laugh, so it ain't no thing. But I always stay fly, so I was on point. If you cutting niggas ass, you gotta be on point. You can't be no bum nigga trying to make fun of dudes.
So I'm saying as long as you meet the
gotta meet the criteria.
meet the criteria, meet the standard. Feel me? You gonna be great. But I just can't imagine being in high school now because it's like,
yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough.
The way they.
I advise don't because because we don't think like that, and when you're young, but you probably ain't gonna know half these people when they get old. And them bum kids, they usually go further unless you was like, because some kids is bums because they really don't got it, like their families, and that's fucked up too. Because you be making fun of these kids that's coming from these homes that don't got it.
Yeah.
Like his mother cannot afford those sneakers. Like they be cutting their ass because their family's broke. That's fucked up. So you got them people like that, and then you got the people that just don't care about what they just got money. They don't care what they wearing. Those are people that go further. Like all them people I know that was bums and shit. I mean, with the free NYPD t-shirts and shit.
Yeah, you keep saying that
because that shit's so funny. Like firemen t-shirts. They be like they're like dentists and shit like that now. Like they was focused. They were just focused. All right, that's what we doing. We be focused. Like niggas be focused on a lot of the dumb shit, man. Cause I'm like, I still don't understand how you can look at a picture and that be the first thing you pick up. Why his kids got on those Team Jordans? Like, damn, like,
because Moneybag was dripped the fuck out in that same story. Though.
He gotta be dripped.
Yeah, he's a celebrity.
He gotta be dripped. Like, I'm not gonna make my kids ain't gonna have on a Rollie. I'm gonna have on a Rollie.
Not only that, but they on Jimmy. His kids is on Jimmy Fallon. Like, we not on Jimmy Fallon.
That's what I'm saying.
They on Jimmy Fallon with their Team Jordans. We not on Jimmy Fallon.
What is the problem?
You're not even on Jimmy Fallon with your Dior's. You're not on Jimmy Fallon
with your bullshit.
With none of your shit with your Marys. None of that. They on Jimmy Fallon with their Team Jordans, and you at home.
You on the block
in Brownsville, in Stapleton,
on the block
in Staten Island with your Dior's, and
impressing
like
other niggas.
Yeah.
Just so niggas could look at you and say, "Oh, he's fly." Them niggas are Jimmy Fallon. You on the block?
Yeah, word.
You at a party in the basement, getting your shit stepped on.
Since we put it that way, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, niggas got to get it together, man.
Since we put it that way.
Look, I think imagine if we spent next to nothing on clothes like way more of this. Yeah, I know Team John. No, I would hold on, Shanti. So yeah, I know Team John's part of the culture. I would never wear a beard.
I would
Team
never wear Team Jordan.
That's me.
That's me or my man.
I would never.
Or my son is never.
My son is he'll have the ups before he'll have Team Jordans. We'll just go with the ups. We'll just go with the way ups and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what we're doing. Let me see. We're doing good on time. Pat.
All right, so we ready to go?
Yeah, you could go right into it.
Right, so,
who sent me this?
So I got a question for you, Nook.
What's good, man?
So if you had a female you was dealing with,
right,
heavy, or was it a girl?
Okay.
Especially during the pandemic, and they was a little down. You know, you got your little job, you up. Right. Well, not up, but you situated.
Right.
Well, actually. All right, say you was at work, like you was in work, not at home. Would you put your significant other onto your job to help them to your job where you personally work? Like y'all gotta see each other.
Damn, that's fucking tough.
Would you?
Knowing
they needed it,
yeah, knowing the person I am, because especially which is why I don't even like getting close to people because. I didn't even put the number out. Yeah, I see the number going across the bottom of the screen. If you want to call in 718-477-0139. Just come and talk to us. You know what I'm saying? I had to throw that out there before I answered your question.
That boy sharp with that number.
You see that right? I got nice. But me, like, I know me. Like, if I fuck with a person like that, which is what I'm saying, I don't like getting close to people because you get that soft spot for people. So that's some shit I normally wouldn't do. But for somebody I fuck with heavy, they down and out, they need a job. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, all right. I try to get different shifts, like don't work with me type shit, because I could definitely tell you a story about that.
Oh shit, you got a story for us?
Yeah, story time? Like I could get into a little story time, man. You know what I mean? Back in the day, I used to work at this place called Wiss International, which was like the worst job I ever had in my life. You count like inventory, whatever. So I ended up dating a girl that worked there. Like she was new. It was crazy. She was on my body, bro. Like she was on a nigga body. Not even exaggerating. Like from the time I met her, she was on nigga. Like we went to the store Joann's Fabric.
Mhm.
So we counted, and it's a big store. It's like one of them national liquidator stores, like just mad
Mhm.
space. She was following me around the store. Like I be counting this aisle all the way on the other side. She somehow find her way in my aisle. Like she's on a nigga body. Niggas be talking, yo, Nadia, look at me. So I'm like, oh shit. So that name might mean to do that. But anyway, so we ended up dating. You know what I mean? And like really dating, like relationship shit. I was cuffing. So it was horrible. Like it was cool before that,
Mhm.
but once we got together, and I think it could have been her also because she was
So
like a real jealous
by
type.
together you mean like
Like same
yeah,
shifts.
y'all had relations?
Oh yeah, definitely had relations. Absolutely. That's my girl. Like, nah, it's my girl. Um so he was definitely doing the thing. Um but it was bad because
Red flag number one.
people people be in your business OD.
Mm-hmm.
Like OD. I can't count how many times I got in trouble at because girls be snitching on me. And this is my young days. I'm like, 19, 20 years old. So I was heavy. I'm still like this, but heavy with the flirting. So so they'll be like one of her and a lot of her friends worked in this place. So they'll run back and tell, yo, Steven was flirting with blah, 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 blah. So she's coming at me, oh, you was flirting with Shorty, da da da. So everybody's in your business. And then when you have a fight with each other, you got to go to work and see this person,
Right. Yep.
which is the biggest thing. Work low key is supposed to be your escape from your partner. Like work is supposed to be where you go and get away from this person for a couple hours out of the day. You get your head straight.
That's where you live your double life. All right, let me.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Not the double life. I'm just saying, but it was bad, bro. Like, so everybody's in our business. So I remember we had like a big argument in front of everybody, like coming at each, going crazy, barking at each other. Everybody, just watching, soaking up the tea, talking their shit. And it was just whack. Like I hated it. Like I was like, I should have never worked with her. Like that shit was bad. But if my lady was down and out, I'd probably be like, all right, but we gonna have to set some rules.
Damn, them rules is going out the window. I ain't gonna hold you.
Look, she said I had that same problem working there. Millie had that same. Oh yeah, Millie used to work there for a little bit. That's a fact. That's a fact. I can't work with my partner. Like I don't want to. No, you do your thing. I do mine.
Christina said, "Why do people know y'all date?"
It was the way it happened. I would say, like from the time that, like I said, she was flirting with me and she was on my body. Everybody knew it. Like everybody knew at the job she was on my body. Like everybody knew. So once we got together, it was like no surprise kind of thing. Like everybody already knew. Like yo, she had like no funny shit, my nigga. Like she had her like targets on me. Like I was gonna be her man type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
so
yeah. I got bagged. Like.
You walked in, you clocked in, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's gonna be my man right there."
I'll tell you exactly how I happened. So, because like when you at this job, Malik could attest to this. She know what I'm talking about. You go in this work van because most of the places in Jersey, Brooklyn or whatever. So you got to drive to these places. So everybody get in the work van. It was her first day. I've been there for a little minute already. Everybody know me. You know me. I'll be out there. So she get in a van. She sit next to me. So I think I got like just like a naturally inviting face, whatever that means. You know what I mean? Like people just talk to me. Like if people see me in the street, they smile at me.
People told me that same thing.
Yeah, like like old ladies wave at me and shit like that.
It's a Gemini thing.
Yeah, like it's just like very inviting. So she sat next to me, and she just started talking to me. Like, and we was talking the whole ride. And there's this old lady that used to work with us. She was like the godmother of the job. One of those, like the auntie, like one of those ladies. Yeah. So she kept turning around, like, cause she's sitting in the front and we sitting in the first row of the van. So she kept turning around, like, like giving you that look, like I see you, say shit. I'm like, chill. So we was talking the whole day. She was following me around the store. she pretty much afterwards told me what it was. Like, yo, I got a crush on you, blah blah blah. And I ain't gonna front. Not trying to play her. She was very pretty, very pretty girl, very nice girl. I was going through like a drought at the time.
Oh shit. Man, that could never be good.
Yo, never good. This is like that was like my first
time.
time experiencing the drought. So I was definitely like at one of those points like, all right, fuck it, we might as well, because I ain't got shit going on right now. Because I usually don't jump into relationships like that. So but I just went right in and I was like, fuck it, because I ain't got shit going on.
Oh, it turned to a whole relationship.
Yeah, it's a whole relationship. And that's what I'm saying. That's why it was bad. When you work with somebody you fuck with, bro.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you know. When you fuck with somebody you work with, bro, you like it's not good for you. It's not good for y'all. I don't think it's good for y'all relationship. You know what I mean? Because it's like if y'all get into a fight and you gotta imagine that. Like if I got into a fight with my partner and I'm like, fuck you, I'm going to work. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. And I'm like, now imagine you get into a fight with her and you're like, fuck you, I'm going to work. So okay, I'll see you there in 10 minutes. Like, fuck you. Oh my God. You have there's no escape.
See, not to cut you off for a second, but this is why sometimes, like, when you have a situation when you at work and you deal with certain stresses and then you got to come home to them same stresses, this shit is bad. Like, as a man, like, you do not want to deal with the same shit at work that you deal with at home. Like,
your boss be nagging you at work.
He go home as soon as you walk in.
I seen I see some shit like Chris Rock said that shit. Like he's like, it's not that women talk too much, it's that they talk as soon as you get in the fucking house. He's like, let me take a shit. Let me get my shit together. Like as soon as you step your foot in the door, they just start going off. That's a fact though. That's a fact. I learned that from my mom though.
That's really
my mom kind of taught me what is no funny shit. Like kind of showed me what is like to live with a woman. Cause I'm just like, I know. I used to think like that. Like she'll come home from work sometimes. Like she's coming from work and just tell me about her day. I'd be like, this must be what it's like.
Nigga said, Christina say you go home and your coworker nagging you.
Like, yo, like come on, like. That's a fact. Your coworker nagging you, like, yo, come on, man.
Your coworker, how you live with your coworker?
How you live with your coworker? Like, nah. If y'all running a business together, that's kind of tough too.
All right, but it's different.
It's very different, but it's also very tough. Not now, because I'm just saying now, because y'all got some turmoil when y'all working together. Y'all, you know, it's not really affecting your job too much. But y'all running a business together and shit start going wrong in y'all relationship.
Respectfully, we in a pandemic. You got things like OnlyFans. Feel me? We making videos together for the OnlyFans. We getting money together. That's different. But I'm talking about
not that type of business. I'm talking about business. Not OnlyFans business. A lot of girls.
I mean, a couple of my mans I know get into it with their ladies.
I ain't gonna listen. They probably getting bread too. People's freaks out here, and I'm one of them.
I'll never forget it. One of my mans, one of my mans hit me. He's like, "Yo, bro, guess what?" I'm like, "What happened, bro?" Mm-hmm. I just made $200 off a video.
$200 just probably was fucking his girl.
Yeah, he's like, I made $200 off a video. I'm like, "Oh, bro, yeah, that's lit." He said, "I ain't even had to show my face." $200. I'm like, "Yo, bro,
it's crazy." Look, Harrison just said that's a double job living with them and working with them. Facts. Yeah, you got two jobs. It's already 2 jobs. That's 3 jobs, Harrison, because you already got 2 jobs. Having a girl's a job. I'm sorry to say it's a fucking job. That's just a lot of work. Because you gotta keep your woman happy. Like that's like the name of the game when you get into a relationship.
But
it's a job.
You know what the tough part is? Mm-hmm. Tough because I'm absolutely not with it. Right?
Like what?
I'm talking about having. I'm not having my because I have the pull because like for my old job, whatever. I was a whole supervisor at. So I had that type of pull where I could sit here and refer anybody. Like, okay, pull up, you good.
Oh, you valid types. You had the juice.
It's just tough when like you know you have somebody you fucking with heavy or you sit and pick your other, and they need a job, right?
Right.
And you putting everybody else on, and they need one, man? And they like. I'm just like, nah, I'm sorry.
So you wouldn't put your lady
It's a
on?
dub.
You gonna let her be a bum?
It's a dub. I would sit here and take.
But then you gonna leave her for being a bum?
I will. Nah, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Because respectfully,
like, bitch, you a bum. I'm out of here.
you gotta remember, as a Gemini, we Geminis, we're healers.
That's
we're healers.
I hate that shit.
As Geminis,
but
we're healers.
But it's the truth.
We're not gonna leave you because you a bum. We gonna try to bring you up.
It's the truth.
So
got soft spots. When you get that soft spot for a person, you just wanna. I don't think I'm naturally.
I'm not gonna give up on you. Like I'm gonna try to level you up. But at the same time, though,
gonna give it a pack.
It do look kind of funny though.
Pack gonna hit his shorty with a pack. Like, all right, yo, get the block, come back. I used to do it, you know.
It do look kind of funny when you sit here putting you sitting here putting statuses up.
That's
like,
fucked up.
Yo, if you need a job, hit me up. And your girl
but you can't put your lady on. That's
fucked
up.
I need a job. Like,
nah, that's fucked up, bro.
On her end, she like, yo, I need a job. And on your end, you're like, yo, if you need a job, hit me up.
Yeah, we gonna put your man's up, but you can't put your lady on.
Drop a like if you need if you need a job.
But because like 9 times out of 10 on the flip side, your lady will put you on. You know what I'm saying? Like, to keep it a stack. If that's really your lady, she gonna put you on. Like, no questions asked. But when you ask the dudes, niggas be like,
see, I don't have that problem because you know I got pride issues, so I'm not getting put on by my lady. Like, cause you my lady, you can't put me on.
That's a lie. Nook ain't building nobody. He's cheap. I ain't cheap.
Shit. Nigga say you cheap.
I am. You know what? I am cheap because I ain't a millionaire yet. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I get, but I would love to spoil my ladies. You know what I mean? My lady. I ain't mean it like that. I mean when
Careful.
It's like
careful.
Yeah, it's slurs. But I gotta have the money for that.
Yeah.
Cause I would love to buy my lady fits, take out whenever, do all that shit. But I gotta be rich. Until I'm rich, I can't do that. You know what I mean? I can't give you what I don't got. Or what I'm trying to invest. That's what I'm on. I'm on that time right now.
See, but
I'm on investment time, bro.
But all right,
Malika, stop talking shit.
For me, I'm gonna say, I'm be like, yo, I'm not just gonna leave you high and dry. I'm be like, if my job is hiring, and I'm sitting here and supporting the community, and I can't support you as far as that, like in my job, I'm gonna sit here and I'm still gonna be like, yo, listen, we gonna sit here, we gonna try to find a job with you together.
That's noble of you. You're gonna help us fill our job
because not just because,
nice.
But the strength of me, but I can't.
He's like, baby, let me help
work
you.
with me.
Let me help you build your resume.
You can't.
Hold up. Christina said, if you cheat at work, just say that. And Malika said, because we ain't at work cheating.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you though.
Get the fuck, yo, niggas don't be cheating at work.
No, but respectfully though, like,
I don't know.
A work girlfriend is beneficial.
Oh Lord, and he just gonna. I tried to help dudes out.
That's not cheating. A work girlfriend is not cheating.
What? What is the definition of a work? I've never had a work girlfriend besides the girl that I was dating that I worked with.
You never had a work girlfriend?
But that's like a girl you just flirt with at work type shit. Like,
I mean,
flirty.
It don't have to be that, but I mean, it could be. But it's like
you got a work wife. Nah, I used to at the job I'm at now. I don't do that, but like all my previous jobs, I was definitely. I do that I was doing that everywhere though. That's just my personality. Like school, I was flirting. Work, I was flirting. Everywhere, I was flirting. That's just what it was.
That's part of being a job. Like you flirting, you don't even know you flirting.
That's why I loved. Like when I had my first job at Wendy's, like dudes was 15, was bagging chicks that was like 18, and that was like a big accomplishment at that time. You get a chick that was 18, you like 15, and you was like on top of the world. Like, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you was on your other shit. Nah, we ain't gonna give back
20 plus.
Yeah, you was on your wild shit.
We was hiring for 20 plus. That's what you had to do.
Christina, your girlfriend got a work wife?
No, I'm saying though, like having a work wife is beneficial. Like,
how's it? Yeah, tell me the benefits of that. Let's talk about that.
First of all, there's gonna be somebody where you work at that you just have a connection with that's different than everybody else. Like,
so if your girl had a work boyfriend, would you feel away?
It depends
on what?
Because there's different levels to having a work.
I didn't know that. So there's different levels to this.
They could be the work wife or work husband that you sit here that what they say you hear tickling and y'all having fun.
Nah, I'm not with it. Nah.
Then there's a work girl. There's a work spouse that like y'all just maybe go out to lunch.
That's
Y'all
cool.
bring
You
each
can go
other
out to lunch
food.
and shit.
I bring each other food.
Nigga, if I pop up at my shorty job and I see a nigga tickling her, it's going down. It's going what? Yo, don't what the nigga, only I tickle her there.
It's
What
me.
the fuck is wrong with you?
It's me. I'm the tickler.
It's a fight. It's yo, and
I'm the tickler.
that's one of the main reasons I almost got into when I was working at Wendy's back in the day, a nigga wanted to fight me because I was tickling his shorty.
You was tickling her? You was tickling like literally you was tickling her?
Nah, nah,
yo, nah.
Because that's how I be flirting. If the girl tickles, you know, you get it, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said
That's
that.
a little flirty. That's why I be tight, because that's how I want to fight it. Because I know what's up. I know what I was doing when I was tickling.
So if a girl at work get tickled, it's a no for you.
It's a no. I might have to slap her too one time. I'm let niggas tickle you. Fuck wrong, man.
Don't let niggas tickle you.
I don't promote domestic violence.
For all the ladies in the comments, don't let that nigga tickle you, man.
Don't let that nigga tickle you. We don't do
niggas
those.
like look out there and they not with it.
We don't do those. We don't be tickling my shorty. I'll fucking kill you. Like I don't play that. I'm mad. That's another reason why I don't like. I get real possessive and shit. Like not like to the point where I'm acting crazy in public, but like when we get home, I'm gonna tell you about that shit. Like yo, what's up with that nigga?
See, you better than me. I'm acting crazy in public.
Yeah, I don't like causing this scene. I don't like everybody. I don't like all eyes on me.
Nah, I don't give a fuck. If I lose my cool, bro. I don't give a fuck who's around. You could
Let me take that Henny from you. I don't think
you could be the sheriff of
the sheriff.
You could be the sheriff.
I shot sheriff. Pat don't give a fuck. Pat's alright. I don't give a fuck. Who's here?
If I lose my cool, bro, that's it. Like I don't care.
Let's open up a sexual. Listen, man. Yeah, don't tickle my shorty. I understand. Like now in my older age, I understand why he was upset.
But you gotta understand, like.
I understand.
You're the tickler at work. So if your shorty's getting tickled at her job, you gotta understand.
Nah, I do understand. That's the problem.
See, but me, it's not anything more than that. Like if I'm tickling you at work, it's just what it
tickle,
is,
baby. That's
so
all
if she at work getting tickled, I'm gonna understand. I'm like, all right,
but that's a form of flirting, though.
What flirting? Like, bro, we're gems, bro. You know how
I know, but.
It don't go past flirting sometimes.
Yeah, it definitely don't. Yeah, it definitely don't.
If you flirting, fuck it.
I agree with that.
As long as my shorty not going past flirting, I don't care.
I don't want to see it.
You don't want to see it? I don't want to see it. That's different.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like if I walked into the spot and I seen that,
if you're gonna be,
I'm gonna be like,
cause this is my thing. Like, and
fisticuffs.
I realize this. Like, if a girl has a man and if she's at a job,
yeah.
If you walk in, everybody at that job knows you're her man. Because if your girl loves you, she gonna talk about you at work.
That's true.
Like, I got a man. Like this is what he does. Especially if you somebody that's known. Like they gonna know who you are. So you walk in. They're not gonna be tickling your shorty if you're there, like
bro. But you know how it is.
But if they are doing it, it's like right.
You know how it is. When a girl tell you she got a man, this goes for both sexes. Also, when you tell somebody like that, should be lighting a fire under some people. Like, like a girl tell you she got a man, you be like, oh, I'm definitely about to try to get that. So a lot of dudes, that shit light a fire. Like, oh, it's a challenge now. It's a real challenge. I'm gonna get her to cheat on her man. And that's why he's tickling your lady.
And I've been there before. But
he wants to tickle something else.
But you gotta understand what you have. Like,
want to tickle the.
You gotta understand what you have. Like your shorty.
Yeah, you gotta trust her.
She's gonna know. Like, all right, this dude is doing too much.
A lot of them don't. A lot of them don't. A lot of girls be naive about that shit.
No.
A lot of girls they try to play dumb about it. No, he don't like me like
me,
that.
I'm done. I'm dumb about it. I ain't gonna.
Me too.
I'm done.
You don't like me like that.
You gotta sit here and be like, yo, Pat, I will suck your dick from the back right now, and that's the only way I'll know if you own my body. Like seriously, that's the only way I'm gonna know you own my body. No. If you don't sit here and come out and be like, yo, listen, it's lit. I want you in my bed right now. Then I'm not gonna know.
First of all, Pat's on some freaky shit.
I'm not gonna know.
Second of all,
I'm not gonna know.
That's not what I mean. I mean, like, say you pull up. All right, say you trying to tell your shorty like, yo, I don't like the way that nigga was tickling you. I think he's trying to fuck with you. You know what I mean? But a girl will be like, no, he don't even like me like that.
No,
That's just
no.
that
See,
that's just
see,
work.
no,
Nah,
see, no.
nah.
This is my thing though. If Shorty is feeling you enough, she's
Yeah.
not gonna let that happen. She's
That's
not,
true.
you're not even gonna have that conversation.
That's true.
She's gonna
That's-
dub it off rip.
That's very
Like,
true.
yo, chill.
That's very true.
chill.
And that's
She's-
how you know if you got a daddy yaddy.
She's gonna dub that shit off. She gonna nip that shit.
You got a point there, brother. I give you that.
She's gonna dub that shit.
She'll know. Like if you got a thorough shorty. Yeah, she fucking my video up back there. We got to talk to her about that. We got to talk to Joey about that. I don't know, man.
Oh, Joey back there?
Nah, he got an intern back there.
Intern?
Intern. You ain't see Shorty walking back and forth to the bathroom and all
That's
that?
the intern.
We gotta put it on blast. Shout out to Destiny. You know me, baby. I be turning it up, but we gotta talk to her about that after the show. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on.
Shanti say
back
y'all,
there.
y'all not dumb. Y'all play naive. Nah, I ain't gonna hold. I really, because I'm that type of person in general. Like, I take layups and feel me. I don't shoot my shot. I
be
take
shooting my
layups.
shot.
I don't shoot my shot. So
I'm a shooter.
unless you sit here and tell me straight up, like, yo, listen, this is what I want to do with you, and it's lit, then I'm not gonna sit here and assume that. Like,
Nah, you know when I learned, like, when I was in college, when I started taking psychology classes. Yo, that's why I love that shit, bro, because it teaches you so much, like how to read a person. Like, I started learning about that body language shit, and that's when I really became a shooter.
See, but
like, and you learn, and you could tell by how people talk to you. Like, yo, it's little things. Like, I remember I bagged the chick in CSI, like, because she was older than him. She was like 28 too. Cause I remember, like, my man's introduced me to her. We in the computer lab just chatting it up. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, it was good. I played it smooth too, bro. I was like, yo, because we had the same class but different times. So I was like, yo, if you need help with get your paper, I can help you out. You know what I mean? I'm pretty good. Da, da, da. And I was, keeping it simple, keep it smooth. But she kept laughing. Like, I make her laugh, and she was like, ha, 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 and throw a hand on my like right around this area. So I'm like, she did it once. I ain't paying no mind. Did it again. I was like, I don't know. Did it again. She laughed. Ha. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting her number.
Nah,
got that number, bro. And slid up on you, and you know what happened at but I'm just saying, it's the little things. That's why I love psychology. It's the little they teach you about the little shit, bro.
That's the thing. Like, when I'm
shoot.
I might be like that if I'm a little lit. I might.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Oh no, when you lit.
If I'm lit, I'm be like, all right,
it's 100%.
You touch me the third time, all right, shorty, like, what's up? But if I'm sober,
yeah,
and I'm just being myself, I'm just like, oh yeah, she's just a touchy person.
You don't like to jump the gun, though.
No.
Okay, that's smart.
She's a touchy person. Like, she's one of those.
Because you might run into the wrong woman. Like, a lot of women get mad when we jump the gun.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They're like, oh, I could see. This is why I can't be nice dudes, because that's all y'all think about.
See, and that's why that only happened to me once before. Where,
like, you jumped the gun.
Yeah, I jumped the gun.
What happened? I want to hear this.
Story time.
I need to hear this. We got time for story time. So, let me check mine.
All right, so
yeah, we got time. Story time.
All right, so there was a girl that I was feeling whatever.
She from Staten Island.
Yeah, she's from Staten Island.
Shout out to Staten Island.
So
I'm ad-libbing your story.
So she's at my crib, we cooling.
Mm-hmm.
She already said she liked me. So
she already set the vibes down.
So now, like, we chilling. Like, this is like the third time we chilled. So we started getting hot and heavy.
Okay. Hot and heavy.
So I backed out.
Okay.
Like, I never do this. But I backed. I'm like, oh, it's lit. Like, feel me? Like, I was feeling, like, this is the third time we chilling. Like, she said she liked me already.
Yeah, you already knew the vibes. Like,
she knew the vibes. So I backed out. She's like, whoa, why you did that? I'm like,
oh, you what? Nah, you lie. Wait. So when you say getting hot and heavy, let me just set the scene for the people out there. So y'all was like kissing and shit like that.
Kissing and shit.
Touching.
Was
anything off before you backed out?
Titty was getting licked, all that.
Oh, she's playing. Fuck that.
So I'm like,
playing, bro. We don't like that.
I backed out.
Like that. I'm sucking on your titties.
She
like,
she was like, She said no funny shit. She said I'll be with it under regular circumstances, but I like you a lot. Like, and
I don't want to seem like a hoe.
I would no. She didn't say that. She said I would want you to be my man.
Ooh, I wanna be your. Oh, she's trying to.
She said I would want you to be my man. So like, if you go that route, I'm gonna be on your body. I don't know if you want that. So I'm like, damn, like.
So she ain't let you crack.
She ain't let me crack, and I had to respect it because it was because I did some shit that's out of my character. I backed out.
You just backed out.
Like I'm like, I can't high heavy. It's lit. It's lit. I'm kissing. We kissing. We kissing. I'm like, all right. So I backed. I'm like, I did some shit. I was out of my character. I couldn't even be mad. Like,
nah, I be doing that. I don't give a fuck. I backs out.
Nah, I backed
and
out.
I grab her hand like.
I should have never did that.
You know what's up.
It was.
I noticed something in your story that made me want to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
So you say y'all linked up 3 times before this happened. This is your third time.
Third time.
How many links? You know how many say how many links before you get to the? How many links before you get to the jump? Now how many licks? How many links before you get to the box pad?
What on the regular?
On the average, how many links?
On the average, the first link.
What? Oh, you pimping like that?
Like but you gotta. I'm a different type of dude. Like I'm not gonna sit here and invite shorty off to my crib off rip. We gonna have conversation. We gonna talk. We gonna vibe.
That's
first.
A fact.
So before you come to my crib and do all that. So
I'm usually a 1 or 2. I like the second link.
Usually the first link they like.
I like to use the first link to get comfortable. Yeah. You get to know her, especially if you never, because sometimes you never met the girl before. Y'all just be talking online and shit. You know, because you know, like first of all, everybody has people on Facebook that they never met before, but they just been your friend on Facebook for years. You've just never seen this person. Y'all mad cool or some shit. You've never seen this person day in your life, but you know. So when I link a person I don't know. Even if I do know you, but I like to use that first link to, you know, just to set the tone. Nah. I said, and you know what's because when you don't try to fuck them on the first link, they really let you fuck on the second link.
See, but then I don't.
That's all I'm saying.
But
take that advice, fellas.
But see, somebody like me, like that's like at this point in life, like nigga, at this big age, I don't want to do that. Like, why are we doing that? Like.
Nah,
if we feeling each other, then let's like
because a lot of women don't like that.
Don't play. We had this big
on this episode of things that never happened. Ooh, Kiana's talking shit. Kiana, what you talking about that never happened?
She's talking about with me.
I don't know. We got to find out. She's talking caca.
Oh, I gotta ask her.
Yeah, Kiana, who you took? Yeah, I don't like that. Everybody laughing at the comment and shit. Hold up. I'm gonna have to talk to her about that.
Nah, this is a true story.
But
this is the absolute true story.
Yeah, like the first link you use, you get comfortable, and then the second link it goes down. That's usually how it goes. I don't know about y'all fellas out there. You know, y'all fucking bitches on the first. I don't like calling bitches. But fucking women on the first link.
But this is why the first link don't gotta like. You're not gonna pull up to my crib on the first link. Like,
you're gonna go somewhere public.
Yeah, we go somewhere public. Like, you're not gonna pull up to my crib and be on some scary shit. Like,
oh, she said she was talking about your story about shorty saying she like you too much. Yo, they be trying to front like Pat ain't a Mac. I don't know, man. Pat be macking.
That's really what she said. No, I ain't say she like me too much. She said, "Oh, I like you."
But not that. I want you to. I'd rather you be my man.
Yeah,
as opposed to me having sex with you.
Yeah. She said
without us being in a relationship.
No, she said me and you vibe on a certain level where if we had sex, then I would want you to be.
Oh, she's trying to cuff you.
And I know you're not trying.
I've heard women say that before. Like she's like, I like you too. No, but that really means that they like you a lot. That's kind of is what she's saying, because she's like, if we have sex, I'm gonna fucking be clingy.
Yeah, but
that's pretty much what they saying. Like, I'm gonna stalk you, nigga. Like
she yeah, that's basically what she
basically.
Said.
I'm gonna stalk.
She said, listen, she said, if we have sex right now, I'm gonna be on your body.
Yeah, I'm gonna stalk you.
She said, I'm a Cancer.
You gonna be quoting somebody on Twitter? She gonna jump in the comment section.
She said, I'm emotional. I'm a Cancer. I'm gonna be on your body. I'm gonna wanna like every girl you talking to is gonna be a dub. I'm being your like. I'm just like, all right, you know what? You're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave that. Yeah, leave that alone. We y'all don't need that.
And it's crazy because me and her were good ass friends. Like, but it's like
they, they said bitches always like you too much. Yo, they love Pat,
Nah,
man. They love
like
me too, but I just don't be saying that. You know what I'm saying?
this like all these shits is I would never say hand cat for none
Oh,
of
they
y'all.
said she ain't want to. They trying to play you, Pat.
What trying to do?
And we gonna get Destiny on the show too. Shout out to Destiny.
She
Destiny
ain't want to
gonna
do
pop
it.
up here.
She definitely didn't want to do it, but
No, she's saying that's she was trying to use that as an excuse as to why she didn't want to have sex.
see, but then that doesn't make any sense because why would you sit here and get hot and heavy with somebody that you don't want to do nothing with?
Pat, they try to say, I think they trying to violate you because you said you backed out and then she said she didn't want to do it.
I never do that.
I think they trying. No, I'm saying I think they trying to say since you backed out. I don't know what y'all saying because I don't want to say that because that sounds kind of crazy. And we're not gonna get into that because this is my man's right here. Fuck out here. Stop trying to play my man's like that. You heard?
That's really good. Like I don't know. Like I don't. Do I give out the vibe? Like I'm like.
I feel like that probably was an excuse. She probably maybe she ain't feel comfortable. I don't know, but either way, I'm pretty sure he's had better since then.
Nah, no. But I respected it. Like it was just like,
nah, you gotta respect it. You can't be on no rapey vibes.
Like
fuck out of here.
well, we was good friends. Like
Okay, yeah,
we was cool. Like
yeah, because you that friend dude. Like I remember that.
We was mad cool before we started linking and
shit
started getting hot and heavy. So it was just like
you be real friendly with.
It's not like we was linking and we was on time and every time. It was just like
you be real friendly with Jones. Like I'm friendly too, but I'm not too friendly.
She's a tease. She probably was a tease though. I ain't gonna hold you. Millie said she was a tease.
It says she felt the beef and reneged. Hey yo, Kiana, calm down over there.
What's reneged?
That means she. You never play spades?
Oh,
you know what renege mean? That mean when you cut them diamonds when you wasn't supposed to cut them diamonds, you renege. Oh, I don't be reneging. Fuck out of here. I'm nice at spades. If y'all want that spades work, come holla at your guala.
Yeah.
Oh fuck y'all up. Y'all don't want that spades work. Cut a nigga like a Mexican. That was a little racist. Shout out to the Mexican. Cinco de Mayo was yesterday.
Yo, no funny shit. Who talking shit right now? Kiana and Millie.
Kiana and Millie's talking a lot of shit.
I'm gonna go
right
in the
now.
archives right now for y'all.
They talking a lot of shit.
We gonna go in the
archives.
archives. To you. We gonna go in the archives.
They talking very spicy.
We gonna go in the archives for y'all.
And you know it's foul. You know why? Because she's making them comments that multiple people laugh at. I hate that shit. You ever get into an argument with somebody on Facebook and then they'll say some shit, but then everybody like they comment, but oh, this nigga got me. All right, he got one on me. Got one on me. All right, nigga. Everybody like comment, bitch ass nigga. Me and she changed. Yo, leave Pat alone.
Yo.
They trying to get you, God.
You had another topic, cause
nah, we already like an hour in, so I was gonna cut it. We ain't have we good. Yeah, we hours. But hold on.
I thought you had another little subtopic you want to do.
Which one? Nah, I did the COVID. I did the money bag, business with pleasure. Nah, you had a... What? Tell me. Cause I'll talk about it real quick.
Yeah, a little subtopic, bro.
Which one? I don't remember. I'm drunk.
Okay.
Talk about it. I don't give a fuck.
Gotta go in the text. I ain't doing that right
now. Nah, I want to keep the these shits to like hour 15 just for editing purposes. But
nah, no funny shit though. I'm gonna bring the text outfit for y'all, for Kiana and for Millie. We
gotta fix that.
I'm gonna start. I'm like, it's crazy because I'm not even the type of dude that keep receipts, but it's like, nah, I do keep receipts sometimes, but not all the time. But now I'm gonna have to keep the receipts definitely for.
I'm gonna have to go.
I'm gonna have to keep the receipts for Millie and Kiana now. I know that from now.
Yeah, you definitely gotta keep the receipts for them because they're like official shit talkers. They don't stop. But this is our first episode back. Next week we're gonna Pat. You gonna be on time next week?
Millie said cutting it already.
Yeah, we cutting it already. You ain't because we.
I'll go in the text right now, Nook.
You got the
All right, matter of
proof?
fact,
Don't do.
I'll go on the text.
If you could pull it up, we could pull it up before we cut the show.
I'll go on the text.
Pull it up. Pull up the text. He said, "Y'all gonna stop fronting on me like that."
Who said that?
You saying that right now? You gonna pull up the
yeah.
text and say, "Fuck it." You see, I'm not gonna keep playing me. Yeah, Kiana's on the road tonight. She's on the roll. I don't know what got into her, but she's on the roll, man.
Want to talk about
She's
for
on
next
it.
week?
Yeah, let me get into we got Christina Cologne coming on next week. Chef Stina. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? She's coming on May 13th, 8:30 p.m. Make sure y'all follow the Instagram page.
Oh,
Everything
see, I
goes
got
podcast
it right
underscore.
here.
We got an announcement coming for y'all tomorrow.
Right here.
Make sure y'all you got the message. All right, hold on. Let me shout her out real quick. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure you follow the Instagram page, Everything Goes Podcast underscore. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page, Everything Goes Podcast TV. We want more subscribers. We're trying to get as many subscribers as we can. Make sure y'all go there and hit that subscribe
and
button.
No funny shit. I had a couple people that I'm cool with on 2K that subscribe. Yeah,
because I definitely seen the subscribers
people.
went up. That was probably them. That's what's up. Shout out to those dudes right there. I fucks with y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that was in the live tonight. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody that was listening on Reflex Radio.
You ready?
We appreciate y'all. You got the text?
Yep.
Yeah, let me see them. Yeah, hold on. Wait, oh. Damn, I definitely wanted to, but that's kind of what we was talking about. Damn, I definitely want to talk about that, man. You know what? Cause Deb's not even recording. We gonna go. We gotta keep going.
See there, go.
All right. So
he thought I ain't have it.
Yeah, I forgot about
that. No. You swore I ain't have the text, bro.
I forgot, man. Damn. I thought first of all, I thought you talking about a text from the chicks that they were trying to front, but that was too long. But
I don't know.
I seen a
I got them on that another day, man.
I seen a post. I think it was with Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan's worth like $350 million. Jackie Chan does not have his son written in his will. So if Jackie Chan dies today, that $350 million is going to charity. Right?
Oh, wow.
Which is fucking dumb to me. So now my question was, if you're a multimillionaire, when I say multimillionaire, I mean you have a chance at being wealthy. You're not rich anymore. You're in the next bracket, which is wealthy, which is meaning your kids can have the opportunity to have their own business and their grandkids and their grandkids. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? You could be like Rockefeller type shit. That's what I'm saying. So now, Pat, let's say you had 250 million. You're worth 250 million. Are you going to make your son work or daughter?
They going to have to work.
Why?
Because they got to understand, like we spoke before, the value of a dollar.
So you think making them work is going to make them respect the value of a dollar?
Yes. Because at the end of the day, like, you got to understand, like, everything that you have is not given from nothing. Like, you can't do, like, it's not, you don't just sit here and you just receive.
That's true.
Somebody work for what you're getting.
Very true.
So for you have to work for what you're getting.
I don't agree with that.
Why?
Like, if I have enough money to where my children don't have to work, they're not gonna work. Like, I would rather them be focused on something they're trying to do. Like, all right, my kid might be an artist. Like, he could draw, she can draw, or they want to be a doctor. I don't give a fuck, whatever they want to do. But I have the money and the platform to where they don't have to work for it. Not that they don't have to work for it, but all they got to do is go to school. All they have to do is do what they're supposed to do. They don't have to work. But now, my thing is, a lot of parents spoil their kids. Like, this was my question from Ocho Cinco, because I seen his daughter was asking for a car, and he was pretty much telling her, No, I'm not buying you a car because when I was your age, I was doing this, that, and the third to get my money, which is very true and very respectable. But if you work so hard to get all this money, why not? Why are you not passing it down to your children?
Because you didn't get it. It's not like you didn't wake up like that.
Right. You didn't wake up like that, right? Like, but your children may not be as strong as you are. Like, what are you teaching them by letting them go work at wherever the fuck they working at for their money? What are you really teaching them?
It's about experience, bro. You want to experience, like, you don't understand. Experience goes a long way, bro.
Okay.
Like, you got to sit here and think about it. Like, we have friends. We have all different kind of friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody has different experiences.
Right.
So now there might be people that are more fortunate than other people. The people that are more fortunate don't have experiences that people that are less fortunate have. So now, because I came up less fortunate,
Right.
I want you to at least understand both ends of the spectrum,
Nah.
being fortunate and less fortunate.
Fuck
Because
that.
you got to understand everything. You got to be versatile. Yes.
You can still teach them that without making them go work. You can still teach them like, yo, not everybody. Now that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the same way we saying how with this money bag yo shit. Like, if you're spoiling your kid from a young age, I'm talking like 7, 8, 9 years old. You're already spoiling them, already buying them shit. But we're not teaching them the value of this money. You're only buying them shit. There's nothing I could really like. You're right about that. Like the hard work, you got to work for your money. But like, there's nothing I could really. You're not really learning anything from going to work for somebody. You maybe. I would hope that you're learning not to work for somebody else by me making you go work for somebody else. I will hope that you're learning. I don't have to work for somebody else. I can make my own fucking business. Or now, if I had a business, like say I had a business and when I die, I wanted to pass it to my son. He might not want to run that business,
Right.
which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But if I have millions and millions and millions of dollars, I don't want my son to even think or daughter to even think about working for somebody else. I don't even want that shit to be on their mind. I want that shit to be like, yo, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm gonna fucking make my own business. I'm gonna work for myself. I'm gonna do something that I'm passionate about because I got the money for them to do that. I don't. I got all this money for what? For you to fucking work at McDonald's to see how it is to work and sweat. Like that's cool, but I'd rather you be thinking, all right, let me think about how I'm gonna get this money myself. Let me think about how I'm gonna open my own business. Let me think about how I'm gonna be like my father who getting money. However you getting money, because we don't know. I'm talking about like people that's rich, because you rich. Now, if I'm a fucking person working my ass off every day, 9 to 5, that's the shit you teach your children because that's what you doing, right? You teaching them 9 to 5 because that's what you did. That's how you got your money, 9 to 5. Now, if I got my money, however I got to be on some entrepreneur shit, being on some investor shit, making millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, why would I teach you to work at fucking McDonald's or wherever the fuck? I'm trying to teach you how to make money like I did, not to work for somebody else and do nothing. That should. That's me personally. I feel like if you have that much money to spare, your kids should be able to do whatever they as long as they're on point. I'm not now. If you send your kids to college to be a doctor and they failing out, I wouldn't want to keep supporting that. I'm not gonna keep throwing money that way. But I want my kids to do what they are inspired to do because I got the money for them to do that.
See, but you gotta think about it. They have to create their own path. Like,
Right. And I got the money for them to create their own path.
no, but you can't sit here and say that like, oh, I got the money. If they have to choose on their own from their experience.
All right, so if I send them to work and they be like, all right, I don't want to do that no more, but I want to be like what you doing. So that's what you're saying.
Okay.
Let them figure it out for themselves.
Okay, but it depends on what you did to get to that point.
That's true too.
You got to sit here and be like, all right, this is what I did to get to that point. So
that's true.
I want you to do the same.
Yeah, like if I hit the fucking lotto.
Understand that I have this money not because I have this money. I have this money because I did what you did, what you're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to go through that phase to get where I'm at.
And that's what I'm saying though, but like Nah,
Yeah, bro. I'm telling
fuck
you.
that, man. That's
It's
the
about experience, bro. Experience goes a long way, bro. It really does because then
think about the Kardashians, born rich, but all of them work. They don't fucking work. What work do the Kardashians do? They don't work. They sell makeup and shit. They sell makeup. They sell hair. They sell TV.
all right, but
They do not work
but how did they get there? Some one
because their parents was rich.
okay, but how did their parents get rich?
I don't know how they got rich, but they made sure their kids never probably worked a
didn't-
day in their life.
their
They
parents
taught their kids how to get rich too.
But their parents didn't wake up rich.
I know their pops was like a lawyer or some funny shit like that.
And what did the pops do to become a lawyer? He didn't wake up a lawyer. Somebody had to do something for them to get to where they're at. So you have to pass that down. That you have to pass that experience down. Like I got here from doing this. You have to pass that down.
Nah,
you
I see
can't
what
pass money down. You got to pass experience down.
right. That's a fact. Yeah, I'm not saying pass the money down. That
experience.
yeah,
down.
that's a fact. That's a
saying.
fact. I don't want my kids to be. I don't want them to be spoiled. I do want them to be spoiled, but I do want them to understand also
understand the value of
the value of the dollar. Don't think I'm just pulling this money out my ass.
Right, exactly.
Like
that goes a long way.
That's a fact.
Because you gotta understand, especially the way things are nowadays. Like kids turn on the TV and they see money. They see money brings females.
Definitely.
Designer, like we just spoke about earlier, all that. Like that's not how it works.
As a young boy, first of all, like as a man, that's what you're told is to get money.
Right.
It's pretty much by any means necessary, which is why you see people selling drugs, people doing crime, or you got people that go to work. Because as you taught as a young boy growing up, it's get money.
Like, I'll give you an example. I watched a documentary on Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, shout out to Nipsey, rest in peace.
And if you watch the documentary on Nipsey, his path to getting to where he was, he did so much, bro.
Yeah, he was a gangbanging and shit, though.
No, but it's not about the game. He did so much, bro. He took L's.
Right.
He got locked up. He took chances. He invested money. He did so much to get to the point where he was. Like,
all right. So let me ask you.
You can't teach that. You can't.
So let me ask you this. Experience. So, because I want to get back to the whole point of why we brought this up, because it's the Jackie Chan shit and the Ocho Cinco shit. So Jackie Chan pretty much. So if you died and you had millions and millions of dollars, so you're gonna leave it to Ali, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I want to know, because he didn't leave the money to his son.
He's gonna have to understand how I got there.
But how I got
the millions of dollars.
You got to teach him that. Right. He's not gonna learn how you got the million. That's my point. He's not gonna learn how you got the millions and millions of dollars from working at McDonald's.
He might.
How?
Depending on what his experience is.
Ain't you gonna flip a burger or you gonna make some fries? That shit ain't gonna teach you how to make $1 million.
But it's gonna teach you that money doesn't come easy.
That's true too, depending on your child. Because not everybody has the same work ethic or the same mindset that you have. Mm-hmm. So you gotta prepare your child for these things. Because just because I was strong and just because I figured out how to make millions and millions and millions of dollars doesn't mean my son or daughter is gonna be strong and know how to make millions and millions and millions of dollars. You got to teach them these things. Now, if I say, yo, go out and fucking work, I ain't teaching you shit. I'm teaching you how to work for the next person and make money and get a check every week. But I'm not teaching you how to invest money or teaching you how to make your own money or be your own boss. I'm only teaching you how to sweat and slave for the next man. That's how I see it. That's just me personally. Like, we could agree or disagree, because
you have to break that down as a parent. You have to be like, listen,
yes, I agree.
What you might think it. What you might like.
No, for example, absolutely. Like, I see what you're saying.
There's things as a kid that you understood.
Mm-hmm.
Like you understood when somebody was telling you, like, oh, listen,
right.
Like, but it's different to experience it.
That's a fact.
Because as a parent now, there's things now that, like, as a parent, like I'm looking back on, like, my mom used to tell me,
mm-hmm.
like, yo, listen, like, I do this because of this, I do this because of that. And you understand, like, all right, I understand that you're going through something to get me to where I need to be. But now, as a parent, I'm experiencing what she was talking about, and it's like, yo, you know what?
You right.
I understand 100% now.
Like me, all right. So if my kid had a job, like after he got his first check or she got her first check, I'd be like, all right, you see them taxes and you know what I mean, like shit like that. I'm like, you want to keep working for people, or you want to? That's me. I'll probably pull them out of that shit within the first month. I'll let them probably work a
Can't
job
do
for a
that.
month just to see how it is
Can't
to
do
work
that.
for somebody else. But if I got if I got the money, I'm making the money to give it to my kids. Like I'm not
Bro,
making the money to be for myself.
experience means experience is a big thing, bro.
It depends
It's,
what my kids could do too. I ain't
it's
no front.
it's one thing to sit here and understand, but to sit here and experience is a whole different ball game, bro.
And that's what. And now, all right. So, and that's probably what was the problem with Ocho Cinco shit, because his daughter was asking for a car and he wouldn't give it to her. But he probably was buying her shit for all of those years, right? And then she turned 16, 17. So, I want a car. And he's like, well, nah, I can't give you that. But he was never teaching her nothing. He was just buying her shit or just letting her work. But then when she wants a car, he's like, nah, I can't give you that. Because, well, when I was your age, I was fucking walking to school and I was maintaining this great.
And I'm all for that.
See, and I don't like that shit. Why are we passing down? Why you want your kids to go through the same struggle you went through?
Because it brought me to where I am now. The struggle is what brought me to where I am now.
And that might break your children down. That's what I'm saying. The same struggle you went through that you were strong enough to get through, they might not be strong enough to get through that shit. But you already did it. So why not set them up for success instead of making them go through this fucking super grind to get something that you already got?
Because they're not gonna have the same experience to pass on to their kids.
Unless you teaching them.
No, because if you pass down money and wealth and whatever, they're not gonna have that experience to pass down to keep passing that down.
I would rather give them my own personal lessons than make them go work with somebody else. I'll set up some shit and do it myself, then be like, I go work at McDonald's for a month and come back.
But that's not how you came up. So you're passing down artificial information.
But that's the problem. They don't have to come up how I came up, because I came up. But why? So if I came up, why do they have to do that? So why did I come up for them to do the same thing? Like I'm making them do the same thing.
It's not the same thing. It's to have an understanding. You don't have to go through the same struggle as me, but you're gonna understand struggle.
People can be strong without struggling. Success comes from trial and error.
They gotta understand both ends of the spectrum, is what I'm saying.
I agree with that. I agree. Don't teach them all success, but like I don't agree with making them work.
You gotta understand both.
I would agree with making them see what hard work is. If they want to go to school, if that's what they want to do, yeah, we make them go to school. I'm not gonna let my kids work at McDonald's if I got millions and millions of dollars.
You gotta understand both ends of the spectrum. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's a fact. I think
you gotta understand both. You're not just gonna get a lot of struggle, or you're not gonna get a lot of.
I gotta give them a starter kit.
You're gonna have to balance it.
If I got millions, if I came up to my kids got if we got generational wealth, that's what it is. Now, if we a regular Joe Schmo, then that's a different story. But if I got that money, was set up different. But we first of all,
shout out to everybody that came out tonight.
We're gonna wrap. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up on that note. Give your shout outs, bro.
Yo, shout out Millie Mills for being in the comments.
Cheer. You know, Millie Vanilli.
She's not in the seat, but she's in the comments. Millie Vanilli, yo, I love that name, by the way.
Thanks.
Like, shout out to everybody that came out that you know, because I had a couple conversations before the show, like for people that I was gonna pull up, like, and shout out to y'all, man. Cause shout out to everybody that said, yo, you know, I'm gonna continue to support.
Facts. I agree. Facts. Shout out to everybody that supported.
Yeah, I went on y'all little hiatus, but I'm gonna be there.
That's real shit. Like we went away for like a good month and people still here supporting, man. I definitely appreciate that. Shout out to Christina, aka Chef Stina. She's gonna be on next week. Make sure y'all look out tomorrow for that announcement, and it's going down. Make sure y'all tune in. We good? You got anything else? I gotta end the
broadcast. Shout out to everybody in the comments, man. We love y'all, man. Everything goes. We back season 2. But y'all to call in too, man. Yeah, nobody called in. We put the number in the comments. Nobody called, but for me, shout out to everybody, man. We love y'all. Nook about to break the seal. Y'all know how he do. Season 2 ain't nothing changed. He breaking the seal, just like season 1. So everything goes. We love y'all, man. This is Pat Poppy on signing off. It's Nasty Nook signing off. So, shout out to y'all, man. I don't even know how to end.